Y'all stay with me now. So while the fixings and the broth is being prepared in the saucepans, the turkey necks, the celery and onion, I'm now preparing a small cabbage so that we'll have one green vegetable for the Christmas table for Christmas Day. This is the evening before Christmas, and Kendi K is in the kitchen, in her mama's kitchen, preparing, pre-preparing. This is pre-prep for Christmas, and I'm going to go ahead and fix this cabbage because number one, we need something to eat tonight. And so this is some ham pieces that someone brought to her from her church, and this ham was cooked on the grill, y'all, smoked on the grill, and I mean it is some kind of amazing. I don't know that I've ever had smoked ham on the grill, but so I am using these. But it's that salty ham that's really, really, really salty. So I am using it for seasoning this cabbage, and worked out perfect. I added a little bit of vegetable oil to the pan. Let that pan get hot. Put that ham down in there, and then put my cabbage that I washed and shredded on top of that. Yeah, y'all, this is how this is just cooking, um, and this is how my mama taught me to cook, and it's my pleasure to spend the holidays with my mommy, and I'm doing the cooking for her. I'm doing the cooking for her this year. So I'm just letting my pan good and hot, and all that good jazz, and then we'll go ahead and dice up the cabbage and adding some onions also to this. If I had some three color bell pepper, I would also be adding that, but we don't have any, and the stores are already closed for Christmas Eve, so it's okay. Onion will do it. Onion is enough because this ham has a very good smoky flavor. It's just a small head of cabbage so that we have a good vegetable, a green vegetable, and that cabbage has lots of fiber and other nutrients for good digestion. I'm loading that right on top of that meat so that as that meat cooks, that smoky flavor will go all the way through that cabbage. Adding a bit of butter. Butter makes everything taste better. All you need here is some black pepper. I'm adding some black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder as my seasonings. Not adding any salt, no salt, because of that salty ham that I'm using for seasoning as well. That's already in the bottom of the pot. So no additional salt. Onion powder, garlic powder, a bit of butter, and black pepper are my seasonings. And I'll also be adding some diced frozen onions to this. Here is a little bit of nature seasoning. It's a low salt, no salt alternative. And I did sprinkle just a bit of that on this as well. What are y'all cooking for the holidays? Drop down in those comments and leave me a comment. Hit that like button for me. That's the thumbs up button. And consider subscribing to your girl. This is Kendi K all day. My last ingredient to this cabbage is going to be just a bit of sugar. Just a bit of sugar. My granny always said a little sugar makes everything taste better. And I tend to agree with her. Just a little bit. If you don't want to add it, don't add it. See how simple that is? My kitchen, my way. Your kitchen, your way. Y'all, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. These are frozen diced onions that I'm adding now for flavor. I love onions, y'all. So most of the things that I cook, when I'm cooking at home, they're going to have onions in them for flavor. So what else are y'all having? Are you having a traditional Christmas dinner, or are you having non-traditional? We are actually having non-traditional. This is for the house, but my mom and I are going to my brother's for a fish fry on Christmas Day tomorrow. So looking forward to that. And I think we're having fish, a spaghetti coleslaw, and lasagna. My brother makes excellent lasagna. Excellent lasagna. His lasagna is probably better than my lasagna. Don't tell him I said that, though. He makes good lasagna. His lasagna might be as good as my mama's lasagna because she taught him how to make it. So this is just our little food for the house. But we're going to eat this cabbage and some cornbread tonight for dinner for Christmas Eve. Well, I'm going to eat it. My mama said it's too late to be eating that cabbage to get in bed. Adding just a bit of water. That's what that was just a bit of water. Let's start that steaming process. And I'm going to put the lid on this. And remember, the cabbage is mostly water, so that it will continue to steam in its own juices. There's that tiny bit of sugar I was talking to you about. I'm going to put the lid on this and let it cook as long as you want. Some people like more of a bite on their cabbage, more of a little crunch on it. Some people like it to be completely mushy. Now, I know I don't like it completely mushy, but knowing that we're going to reheat this tomorrow to have as part of our Christmas lunch before we go over to my brother's for dinner, it's not gonna be mushy. I'm gonna make sure that I stop the cooking process a little bit earlier so that when we reheat it, it's not mush. I do not like mushy cabbage. Some people do, but I don't. All right, so we're gonna let this cook, y'all. I hope you know how to cook cabbage, but in case you don't, that's why I'm trying to give you as many directions as I can, and I'm happy to do so because Kendi K can cook. If you've watched this far, go ahead and give me that like button. That's that thumbs up button. And consider becoming a subscriber to Kendi K all day. All day, all day. There it is. Some pan-fried, pan-steamed cabbage with all of that lovely ham going through it. Ooh, that's going to be good. That is ready, y'all. It's ready, y'all. I like to leave a little bit of character or a little bit of firmness on that cabbage because it's going to be reheated again tomorrow for Christmas. But baby, it's going to be dinner tonight with some cornbread. Amen. Amen. This is our cabbage with ham. I am going to put a lid on this, and it is now cool so it can go into the refrigerator. And I had cabbage and cornbread.